Having Jupiter in Libra in the first house means that a person will likely have a natural enthusiasm for justice, beauty, and harmony. They may seek balance in all areas of life, striving for fairness and equality. They may be friendly and sociable, with diplomatic skills and a pleasant demeanor. They may avoid conflict, often acting as peacemakers. In relationships, they may seek partners who are balanced, fair, harmonious, and who share their love for peace. This placement can result in successful relationships because of the value they place on partnership and cooperation. Professionally, these people may flourish in careers that require diplomacy, beauty, balance, or justice. They may find success in law, interior design, art, or diplomacy. One of the strengths of this placement is the ability to see all sides of a situation, which can make them excellent mediators. They are also likely to have a great sense of aesthetics and an eye for beauty. A potential challenge can be indecisiveness, as they may find it hard to make a choice when they see merit in all perspectives. They may also struggle with confrontation, preferring to avoid conflict rather than facing it head-on. A personal growth lesson for those with Jupiter in Libra in the first house can be learning to balance their desire for harmony with the need to stand up for oneself. They may need to learn to make definitive choices and be comfortable with the fact that not everyone will agree with them. It's also necessary to realize that conflict is a natural part of life and that harmony is sometimes achieved through confronting issues directly. Having Jupiter in Libra in the second house suggests a person with a balanced outlook, a natural charm, and a love for peace. These people often have a knack for resolving conflicts and standing up for justice, making them strong mediators. They value fairness and equality in relationships, seeking partnerships that contribute to their personal growth. In terms of relationships, they are typically very cooperative and possess a keen understanding of others' needs. They seek harmony and balance and can often be found helping to smooth over any disputes. Their tendency toward compromise can sometimes lead to people taking advantage of their good nature. As for career influences, Jupiter in Libra in the second house suggests they might excel in careers that involve diplomacy, negotiation, or financial management. They are naturally good at handling money and might also have luck in financial matters or business. Their strengths lie in their ability to create harmony in their surroundings, their diplomacy, and their knack for managing finances. However, their challenges include a tendency to be overly accommodating or indecisive, allowing others to take advantage of their balanced nature. In terms of personal growth, they need to learn to maintain their own identity while keeping their genuine love for peace and harmony. They should strive to balance being accommodating without compromising their own needs. Learning to say no can be a significant lesson for these individuals. They're most fulfilled when they use their skills for fairness, peace, and prosperity in service of others. Their growth lies in maintaining the balance they dearly cherish, both in their own life and in helping others achieve it too. When Jupiter is in Libra in the third house, it tends to form a personality that is intellectual, balanced and communication-oriented. Such individuals are often drawn towards pursuits of knowledge, finding joy in learning and sharing new information. They possess a natural eloquence, which can make them persuasive communicators. In terms of relationships, they strive for harmony and fairness. They are deep thinkers who often indulge in intellectual conversations, which make them very attractive to others. At times, their need for mental balance could lead them to indecisiveness. The career influence of this planetary placement might lead them towards fields where communication and intellect are highly valued, like journalism, public relations, or law. They might also find success in careers that require a keen sense of diplomacy or mediation. Strengths of this placement include strong communication skills, intellectual curiosity, and a balanced worldview. They enjoy learning and are likely to have a broad range of knowledge on various topics. Challenges might include overthinking or indecisiveness due to their continuous pursuit of balance. They might struggle with committing to decisions, as they see value in multiple perspectives. Life lessons for individuals with Jupiter in Libra in the third house may involve finding balance between intellectual pursuits and emotional connectivity. While they may get satisfaction through intellectual dialogues, it's important to be mindful that not every conversation needs to be an intellectual debate. Additionally, they may find personal growth by learning to make decisions with confidence, embracing the possibility of making mistakes as a learning opportunity, rather than a failure. Jupiter in Libra in the fourth house suggests someone driven by peace, justice, and harmony. They naturally have a diplomatic personality and thrive on partnerships. They aim for balance and fairness in every situation, creating a pleasant and charming demeanor. They get along well with many due to their likable character and negotiate well to resolve disagreements. In relationships, this placement indicates someone who values partnership greatly. They seek balanced, equal relationships and are willing to compromise to achieve harmony. They need a peaceful home environment, which they may create by ensuring equality and justice at home. Their diplomatic and fair approach often makes them good mediators in familial conflicts. When it comes to career, they may excel in professions involving diplomacy, negotiation, or the legal system. They may also have an inclination towards careers in interior design or real estate due to their interest in domestic environments. They are often successful when working with others as they effortlessly promote cooperation. Their main strength is their innate sense of justice, fairness, and peaceful approach to conflicts. However, they can struggle with decision-making, often getting caught up in indecisiveness due to their need for balance. Their desire for peace could lead to avoidance of discomfort, meaning they sometimes need push to address difficult issues. Personal growth may involve learning to make firm decisions without overanalyzing, and confronting conflicts even when uncomfortable. This placement provides an opportunity to learn how to negotiate without surrendering their own needs for the sake of harmony. Balancing their kindness with assertion can bring about significant personal growth. With Jupiter in Libra in the fifth house, an individual might seek balance and harmony in their personal creativity and romantic life. They greatly value fair relationships that are highly cooperative and mutually beneficial. This suggests a focus on partnership rather than using relationships for personal gain, cultivating an ethos of sharing and collaboration rather than competition. Their prominent traits likely include a strong sense of justice, diplomatic tendencies, and an innate charm, coupled with a love for art, beauty, and aesthetics. There may be challenges in finding this balance, particularly when others do not reciprocate their commitment to fairness. However, they tend to remain optimistic and enthusiastic in their pursuits. On the career front, this placement stimulates an interest in careers requiring creativity, diplomacy, and partnership. Law, public relations, art, or entertainment industries could be suitable options. The artistic environment, in particular, could provide the harmony and co-creation they thrive on. Strengths of these individuals may include their adaptability, intellectual curiosity, social skills, and optimistic outlook. Their buoyant personality often makes them popular in social circles. Yet, they may struggle with indecisiveness or a tendency to please everyone, which can lead to self-neglect or feeling overwhelmed. Personal growth could lie in learning to establish boundaries and cultivate the art of saying no. Discovering the balance between selflessness and self-care is key. It is also equally important to remember that while striving for fairness in all situations is noble, it may not always be achievable, and that's okay. Having Jupiter in Libra in the 6th house indicates a personality with a strong sense of justice, fairness, and balance. These individuals exhibit kindness and diplomacy, often displaying leadership abilities in conflicts. They may struggle at times with making decisions and can be somewhat indecisive. Their natural inclination for compromise is a key strength, allowing them to thrive in team environments. However, they risk being taken advantage of due to their generosity. In relationships, they are likely to seek harmony and balance. They are attracted to partners who can offer intellectual stimulation and share a deep-rooted sense of justice. These individuals have a tendency to maintain peaceful relationships but may need to watch out for a tendency to default to pleasing others, sometimes at their own expense. Career-wise, the social justice sector, diplomacy, law, art, and any occupation requiring problem-solving or conflict resolution, could be fulfilling. Their sense of fair play combined with their ability to smooth over disagreements can make them assets in these fields. However, dealing with stress could be a notable challenge due to their sensitivity to imbalance or discord. Their pursuit of perfection and high standards can lead to overwork or stress-related health issues. Personal growth can be achieved by learning to balance their natural inclination towards harmony with their personal needs. They may need to learn to say no and set boundaries. Also, embracing their natural knack for diplomacy, instead of fearing any ensuing conflict, could lead to personal growth. Overall, the presence of Jupiter in Libra in the 6th house can suggest a life full of opportunities for growth, mainly through learning to manage work-life balance and learning to assert personal needs. Jupiter in Libra in the 7th house corresponds to a generous spirit and a knack for finding balance and fairness in all things. This placement suggests a core personality that seeks harmony and peace, with a strong drive for justice. Having this placement can lead to a diplomatic, sociable, and refined demeanor, making them friendly and agreeable in social contexts. In relationships, their balance-seeking inclination can make them great partners, always striving for fair play and compromise. These individuals are likely to be very committed and may have a tendency to look for partners who enhance their status or social standing. The career influences suggested by this placement revolve around opportunities in diplomacy, law, or fields that require negotiation skills. They may thrive in environments where they can use their harmonious nature to mediate or create balance, such as in counseling or human resources. Strengths linked to Jupiter in Libra in the 7th house include optimism, diplomacy, fairness, and a generally pleasing, charming nature. Challenges could be a tendency towards indecisiveness, being overly dependent on partners, and the possibility of valuing peace over authenticity or truth. The key lesson for personal growth to be learned from this Jupiter placement is that balance is important but not at the cost of personal truth. The challenge for people with Jupiter in Libra in the 7th house is to learn to stand up for their own needs and wants, even if it leads to conflict or disharmony. They need to understand that it is okay to assert themselves and share their feelings openly and honestly. With Jupiter in Libra in the 8th house, individuals are likely to be peace-loving and seek balance in all aspects of life. This placement suggests a strong sense of justice and fairness. It enhances negotiation skills and the ability to see both sides of an issue, making them excellent mediators. In relationships, these people are likely to seek partners that can provide intellectual stimulation and harmonious interaction. They have high expectations for their partners and often strive for symbiotic relationships. Their charm and diplomatic nature can attract many potential partners. This placement also affects the career influences. Ideal professions include law, diplomacy, counseling, or any job involving negotiation and teamwork. With Jupiter's influence, there can also be a potential for financial gain through partnerships or inheritance. The strengths include excellent diplomacy skills, a keen sense of justice, and an ability to bring harmony in environments around them. They also have a broad-minded approach to life, and are often viewed as wise and understanding. The challenges for them involve maintaining balance and fairness without compromising their own needs. They may also struggle with indecisiveness and can be overly reliant on partners for making important decisions. The personal growth lesson for these individuals is to learn to make decisions independently and stand by them confidently. Also, learning to assert themselves without disturbing the harmony is an important aspect of their development. They will benefit from understanding that not all conflicts are destructive, but can lead to growth and improved communication. Someone with Jupiter in Libra in the 9th house highly values fairness and balance, potentially displaying qualities of diplomacy and tactfulness. They have strong beliefs in justice and righteousness, and this can drive their actions. They look for harmony in every aspect of their lives. They might use any disagreements or conflicts as opportunities for personal growth, helping them build their negotiation and peacemaking skills. When it comes to relationships, Jupiter in Libra in the 9th house may push individuals to seek partners who can intellectually stimulate them and broaden their worldview. They might appreciate relationships with a balanced give-and-take dynamic, valuing respectful debate and compromise. Unfairness or unbalanced dynamics could be deal breakers for them. Potential career influences suggest a good fit for roles in law, diplomacy, or counseling. These expand their inherent sense of righteousness, fair negotiations, and peacemaking. They might also do well in professions involved with foreign cultures or travel, as they are typically open to diverse perspectives and philosophies. Strengths associated with this placement include a love for learning, diplomatic skills, and an ability to perceive both sides of a situation. However, they might struggle with indecisiveness and could avoid conflicts, even when a confrontation may be beneficial. Growth lessons might revolve around learning to handle disagreements without compromise, and affirming their standpoint without fearing discord. They might also need to learn to be more decisive, understanding that perfect balance is not always obtainable or necessary. The richness of their personal growth journey relies heavily on embracing the opportunities their challenges present. Having Jupiter in Libra in the 10th house indicates a personality that is diplomatic, fair-minded, sociable, and naturally attracted to harmonious relationships. These individuals have a strong desire for peace and balance, striving for justice and equality in their personal and professional lives. They usually possess great charm and finesse, which draw people to them. In terms of relationships, this placement suggests a tendency to form partnerships based on mutual benefit and shared visions. They may fall in love with people who can broaden their intellectual horizons or increase their social status. Their relationships are typically harmonious and they make an effort to maintain balance and avoid conflict. For careers, this placement indicates potential success in legal professions, politics, public relations, or any role that requires negotiation and diplomacy. They aspire to positions of leadership and high social status, and their diplomatic skills can prove beneficial in a professional environment. These individuals have the ability to make fair decisions and can handle responsibilities well. The strengths associated with this placement include a keen sense of justice, balance, diplomacy, and natural charm. However, the challenge lies in their tendency to become over-focused on keeping everything harmonious and balanced, which may lead to indecisiveness or avoidance of conflict. Personal growth lessons might involve learning to be more decisive and confronting conflict directly instead of trying to smooth it over or avoid it. Additionally, these individuals may need to learn that it's okay to occasionally put their own needs and desires first, and not always consider others' needs or opinions. Having Jupiter in Libra in the 11th house indicates a personality that values fairness, balance, and social harmony. They are optimistic, diplomatic, and have a strong desire to promote peace and equality. In relationships, they often play the role of peacemaker and have a tendency to avoid conflicts. They are cooperative partners who seek balanced, harmonious partnerships and appreciate intellectual stimulation. In career, this placement suggests success in professions that involve constant interaction with people or groups, such as politics, law, or public relations. The ability to see multiple perspectives makes them good mediators or negotiators. Jupiter's influence may also bring luck through networking or group associations, often leading to unexpected opportunities. Strengths of this placement include optimism, diplomacy, and sociability. Thea. Good at building bridges, able to connect with a variety of people and work collaboratively. However, a challenge for them can be a tendency to lean towards people-pleasing or compromising their own needs for the sake of harmony. This may cause them to avoid necessary conflicts, leading to unaddressed issues or resentment. The personal growth lessons for Jupiter in Libra in the 11th house revolve around learning to maintain their own identity and convictions while still valuing relationships and harmony. Balancing personal needs with those of the group is a key theme. They can benefit from learning directly addressing conflicts to solve them in a fair, diplomatic way without sacrificing their own needs. With Jupiter in Libra in the 12th house, an individual leans towards balance in all aspects of life. This person is likely to seek peace, harmony, and justice, often acting as a mediator in conflicts. A desire for intellectual fairness can make this person good at seeing multiple points of view. In relationships, they're naturally diplomatic with a gift for managing social situations. However, they can struggle with being overly concerned about what others think, which may impact their decision-making. There's a tendency to avoid confrontation, which could lead to unaddressed issues in relationships. From a career perspective, paths related to diplomacy, human resources, counseling or law might resonate because they rely on fairness and the ability to understand multiple perspectives. Spirituality and work involving selfless service to others can be appealing, thanks to the influence of the introspective 12th house. Strengths associated with this position include diplomacy, intellectual balance, an innate sense of justice, and a deep compassion for others. However, there can be challenges with indecisiveness and avoidance of confrontation. Overdependence on others' opinions can also be a pitfall. Ultimately, the growth lesson for this Jupiter in Libra in the 12th house individual is about balancing their need for peace with the courage to face conflicts head-on. Through this balance, they can further develop their diplomatic skills and grow into a strong advocate for justice and fairness while ensuring their own needs are not overlooked.